Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is BestInSlot and we are back with a special episode of the Ark Battle Arena scenario kind of thing. Today we are battling two of the big bosses in the Ark Survival Evolved world. The dragon, the female dragon, the queen of the Ark world as far as she knows, is returning home to her paradise in the skies, the top of the volcano that sits in the center of the Ark world. You may notice she's a little bit smaller than the other dragons that you're used to. I will explain why at the end of the video because I want to concentrate on the battle stuff. But she's a lovely white color. The sun drained the color from her scales, but she's still here. She's queen of the island. Look at her, she's adorable. And as she walks home, strutting through the canyons, the crystal-strewn canyons of the Ark volcano, she spots someone residing in her home. Broodmother Lizrix has approached. Broodmother Lizrix was so tired of this dragon claiming the island for her own, taking all the food supplies, taking everything, eating her babies when they emerged from the cave system. The Broodmother is tired of living in the caves. The Broodmother wants to live in the mountains. The Broodmother wants to own the island for herself. Broodmother is the original boss character, so she is at absolutely full strength. This dragon here is from the Personal Dragons mod that's over on the Steam Workshop. The problem is the Broodmother and the dragon simply do not fight. No matter what you do, I can make one tamed or the other tamed, set them to aggressive. They don't fight, so we've had to go this route. I have no idea what the relative strength of the Personal Dragon is. These two are the same level. We're hoping it's going to be a close fight and that the Personal Dragon can really put up a good challenge against Broodmother Lizrix. But if not, I suspect the dragon has higher level friends in nearby places. So who will emerge victorious in this battle for the Ark world? Let's find out. Players only. Broodmother appears to be going for me slightly. Seems to be against my, what I was planning to do here. There we go! Now, the Broodmother has a few abilities. She's got these green things we can see coming out. She's got webbing, but she can also summon lots of small spiders. However, the dragon with her flame attack like that should be really good against the myriad of creatures. You know, lots of small insects go down very easy to the fire. But it didn't take much, ladies and gentlemen. The dragon has fallen. She put up a good fight, but the sheer strength of this classic boss creature is too much for the personal mini-sized dragons. Let's go ahead and freeze the Broodmother up. She's a tough competitor. We've seen she can take down one of these young dragons. Unfortunately, we can't put her in a fight against the big classic boss dragons until somebody in the game puts in a way for that to happen. What we can do is recruit the friends of our fallen comrade to see if a team, an almighty team of dragons, can take down the Broodmother. Let's find out. In the far reaches of the Ark world, the family of dragons, as they are known, the dragons, yeah, this is the thing, right? There's many Ark worlds, many islands strewn apart this whole continent, this world. We just don't see them all. We don't see them all at once because we don't get the chance to explore past the vast oceans. But out there are many Arks just like this one. And on each of these 5 Arks, a resident dragon survives, and these dragons have heard tales of the Broodmother terrorizing this Ark, and they also heard the death cries of their compatriot as she attempted to wrestle control of the island from the demonic spider. All 5 have gathered here today to fight back against the Broodmother in the hopes that they can claim the island, but more importantly, revenge for their fallen friend. Can 5 small teenage dragons take down the Queen Broodmother, who may be male for like, no, bloody hell. Let's find out. And they go in. We're expecting big flame attack. All the little spiderlings die off pretty quickly right there to that massive spew of flame. But the Broodmother is standing strong at the moment. She doesn't really seem to be taking much in the way of hits. The dragon's grouping up flapping around, gust attacks, all going in for a bite, and then a massive column of flame flies out. The little spiderlings are going down, but the Broodmother herself is clearly standing very strong so far. She's really putting up a good fight here. She doesn't seem to be taking that much damage at all, despite this onslaught of fire and teeth tearing into the chitin that adorns the front of her disgusting body. How long will she survive though? Will any of the dragons go down? I believe all 5 are still alive. They're a little creeped up. It looks a little bit silly, but there's nothing I can do about that right now. There's a lot of fire. We like the fire. The fire is cool. Actually, I know one dragon has gone down. The first dragon has gone down, ladies and gentlemen. Can the remaining 4 ever take down Broodmother Lizrix? She is a tough old bird, to say the least. Another dragon goes down. Its cries heard for miles around. Lizrix does not care. Lizrix continues to just beat away, absorbing flame after flame after flame, with nary a worry in the world. Only 1 dragon seems to be remaining. No, 2 left. 2 left. 2 dragons still putting up the good fight. Or was it 3? God, it's hard to tell. I think it's 3. It's 3. But Broodmother Lizrix is just so resistant to the damage. She just beats them down one by one by one. You can hear the cries of anguish for miles. They die one by one. Broodmother Lizrix doesn't give a damn at all. So the little group of teenage dragons, they couldn't take down Broodmother Lizrix. Can anybody take down Broodmother Lizrix? There's only a few dragons left in this world. Higher level dragons, the kings and queens of the dragon world. They thought they could leave their kids to this. They thought they could send the teenagers, but in the immortal words of Alan Hansen, you never win anything with kids. The last chance for dragonkind. There's only 3 of them. They're still small, but these ones were stunted at birth. Like, right, what's the word I'm looking for here? Like when you have... They are the ugly ducklings, but these ugly ducklings, they went away and they trained and they fought for their entire lives until they became dragon killing machines. I.e. killing machines that happen to be dragons, not killing machines that kill dragons. That would be silly. The 3 have united for the very first time in order to take down the Broodmother. They are a much higher level than the dragons she has had to face before, but if she manages to emerge victorious from this fight, there is no way she cannot be called the all-time queen of the Ark world. Can we check if she's male or female? She's female. Good to know. Ladies and gentlemen, can she stand up to the might of something that outlevels her about a rate of 10 to 1? Guess we'll find out. Dum-a-dum-dum. Didn't set them too aggressive. And as the rain begins to fall, hopefully this time the fight will work. Rain always makes it a little bit more dramatic. Let's go. And they charge in one by one this time. The 3rd dragon kind of hanging back a little bit for reasons I'm not really too sure of. But the 2 high level ones are in there first. She's kind of spewing some webs out. Her little babies are... well, they're actually just dead over there. Oh, and the 3rd dragon has joined in. Can these 3 with this massive level advantage? Yes, is the answer to that question. The level advantage really turns out to matter a whole lot. The dragons seem vaguely annoyed about this and continue to burn away at her children just to really rub it in. But let's be honest, Broodmother Lizrix, she really put up a hell of a fight. She fought back a total of 6 dragons before the 3 hyper-leveled ones managed to take her out. I know some people get a little bit annoyed. I want to try some set time of day. Some people get a little bit annoyed that the initial winner always eventually dies, but I think it's nice to see just what their limit actually is. And we found her limit. It's 3 dragons who outlevel her massively. 2 of them are about 65, 1 of them is about 150. They're tough old birds, and they look awesome in the flames. Thank you very much for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm officially out of ideas for these scenarios, so please feel free to leave your recommendations down below in the comments. Bear in mind that some fights are really difficult to do, such as Broodmother versus the Dragon, in which case I've had to meddle with it a little bit. Thank you for joining me. Cheers, much love, as always. Bye-bye.